All right, my friends. I don't know why I have to say it friends, but that's just how I say it. All right, my friends. Let's do this. Just have a seat comfortable. I feel like I just kind of need to shake out my body for a second. Okay, and then I'm going to find some still. Eyes can be open or closed. Soften the gaze no matter what. Whether the eyes are open, don't be like this, like, Hyler. It's kind of soften. Come into yourself. I'm Maeve. Full inhale in. And fully exhale out. Just keep doing that. Allow your breath to be soft, consistent. I went to a class this morning, and there's certain things that I like personally in my practice and certain things I don't enjoy in my practice, as each of you have yourself. And I don't expect you to like everything that I like. I don't expect I like everything that you like. This is just how it is. But if you feel strongly about something, like if you feel like you need something in your practice as we go today, I want you to do that. And it starts with the breathing. So something that I don't do a lot is a big inhale, sigh out through the mouth. That looked really like I was making fun of it. I wasn't. I know it feels good, and it does feel good. And I do appreciate it and enjoy it at times. But I don't do it on the regular. If you've taken my class with any regularity, you know this. With that said, if you need that at any point in time, you'll do that. Maybe you need it here in the beginning of class to just kind of like flush out whatever it is that you were just doing or wherever your day just was so that you can start fresh here. But then we come back to this soft breath as much as possible so that it's a continual inhale, exhale. Ideally, in my humble opinion, what I thrive off of is the regularity of the breath and the sameness of the breath to quiet my mind. But you might need something different. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows to your ribs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows to ribs. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale up. This time lace your fingers and press the palms of the hands up, the heels of the hands up. So in this class, actually in the last two classes I've practiced in, there's a lot of the exhaling out of the mouth thing. And sometimes I do it because it does feel good. And other times I just politely decline. If it doesn't serve you, politely decline. So if I'm asking you to do something, you don't even have to be polite because I won't know the difference. But it's nice to have it be that way instead of it being like, oh, I don't like that. Like, I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to do my own thing. Up and over. And I do think it matters how we take that in. Because it's really never personal. It's not about us. Inhale, rise up. And then over to the other side. We can control how we respond to things that we don't like. Maybe it's not even a liking thing. Maybe it's just like, this doesn't serve me in this moment. Inhale, rise up. Release your hands behind. Lace your fingers behind your hips. Open up the front of the shoulders. Instead of pulling the knuckles, instead of pulling the hands back off of your hips, try to draw the knuckles toward the floor. Inhale, rise up one more time. And then exhale, release your hands around. Good. You're on your hands and your knees. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, back to hands and knees. Exhale, left knee comes into the tricep. Inhale, return home. Exhale, right. You're going to do this a few times with your breath. One of the reasons I love taking new teachers, taking class, being a student, is it reminds me of how we feel as students, and that sometimes we don't want to do what the teacher's doing. And you always have permission to be graceful with yourself and do something else. One more each side. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, drop to the opposite heel a little heavier. And switch. Both heels press back and down. Legs as strong as your arms. Legs taking as much of this work as your arms. Your feet as heavy as your hands. Do your best not to rest in your hands. Do not rest in the wrists. Do not rest in the elbows or the shoulders. And the way that you do that is by creating more action. Press down into your fingertips. Press into your palms. This is an unusual time for me to teach, and I didn't put my phone on work mode, so I want you to stay there while I take care of business to make sure that I am not disturbed. There we go. So hands are kind of like suction cups here. Energetically, you can kind of lift the wrists up away from the floor a bit. Not the hands, but the wrists. And then work the arms strong, so much that you feel like, oh, I'm taking weight out of my arms and I'm putting it into my lower body so that now I'm very balanced. Breath in. Right knee, right tricep. Inhale back. Exhale left knee. So exactly what you just did, hands and knees, but in plank instead. But because we did it on hands and knees, you know that there's another version available to you if you need it. Right knee forward. Place your right foot top of the mat. Left knee down. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Elbows to your ribs, exhale. Yes. Inhale, reach up. Lace the fingers, push the heels of the hands up, draw the hands back. And straighten the front leg. Maybe take the hands and bring them in front of that foot. That might be an impossibility. Many ways to be here. I know you know. Bend your front knee. Back toes tucked, back heel roots in. Virabhadrasana 2. Come up and around. You can bring your hands onto your hips here and just kind of feel where your center is. And then extend the fingers away from the shoulders. And sink as much as you can into that front knee. And then make the back leg as strong as you can so that the energy between the legs is absolutely balanced. And then don't let the legs outdo the arms. Give them more energy. And then check in with your breath. Constant and steady. Inhale, straighten the front leg, sweep the arms up, and then left hand back to the left leg, just reversing triangle here. So instead of going into triangle, we're going to reverse the upper body back. One more inhale. Bring it around. Left hand, left foot, or your left knee. Vashisthasana. Breath in. Come around. Chaturanga or the floor. Up dog or cobra. And down dog, exhale. Smooth out your breath. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale back. Right knee, right tricep. And try to pick up the foot a little bit more. Keep going like this. So as your knee comes up high, try to lift the foot up toward your hips. Last one, right. And then left leg comes forward. Step the foot forward. Anjaneyasana, inhale, rise up. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, reach up, lace the fingers. Press the heels, the hands up, lift back. And then straightening the front leg. Maybe take these hands and come in front of that foot. And that might sound like a bad idea, in which case do something else. Front knee bends, back toes tucked, the heel turns in, rise up. Give yourself a second here, find your center. Sometimes you have to move around to figure out what's not your center to know what is your center. And then extend the arms out. Bend the left knee a lot, because you can. If you can't, I'm gonna bet it's because your stance is too short and there's not anywhere to go. Lengthen it out. Firm the back leg. I mean, there might also be something like, oh, my knee feels twingy if I go that deep. That's a different story. But if you're healthy, all things considered, and you're like, I can't bend anymore, try lengthening out your stance. Draw the feet toward each other. Inhale, rise up. Straighten the front leg. Right hand's going to come to your right leg. And then just lift up and back. One more. Inhale. Bring the hands around. Right hand, right foot or knee. Vashisthasana. Come through center. Plank. Breath in. Chaturanga or the floor. Or skip it. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow down. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Right foot steps back, exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, reach up, lace the hands, reach back. And then exhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands come down. Right hand, right foot, Vashisthasana. Option to, oops, I'm on the wood floor and I just slipped. Option to bring your left knee up. Breath in. Center, chaturanga, the floor, or straight to down dog. If you're dropping through, your back bend of choice. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg stretches back, left heel is heavy. Knee down the center, step your right foot forward. Standing splits, pick up this left leg. Inhale, exhale, Jiva squat, dropping down. Maybe get low today, like extra low. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and chair. Lift up. Press up to stand. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway. Left foot steps back. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, elbows wide. Draw the elbows to the ribs. Yes. Inhale, reach up, lace the fingers, probably the opposite way. Press up. Good. And then open up. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten, reverse back. And exhale, hands come around. Left hand, left foot, Vashisthasana, and maybe pick up that right knee. Hi, Liu Liu. You haven't joined me in so long. Hi. Come through center. Make your way to downward facing dog. Let me set you up. Let me set you up, Lulu. Hi. What about right here? Come here. Over there. Inhale, left leg back. And then left foot forward. Standing splits, lift up. Hi, pretty girl. Inhale, Jiva squat, drop down. Inhale, lift. Exhale and drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, lift up, inhale. Feet come together, exhale. Chair, inhale. And press to stand. Hands to your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. And then down dog, exhale. I don't think you can hear her, but I said chaturanga. And she said, real. You don't have to do it. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look at your hands. Feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Breath in to rise into your back bend. And down dog, exhale. Soft, even, steady breath. Come right here. Inhale, heels high. Bend your knees, look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise, reach. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, curl your heart to the sky. And down dog, exhale. This is the equivalent, me having Lulu on my mat right now is the equivalent to her sleeping on my legs and not moving. So like I will continue moving around her because she's Lulu as much as she dictates. You're the boss. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway. I'm not very graceful when she's there. Exhale, bow. Rise, inhale. And hands to your heart, exhale. Step wide open on your mat. Hands on your hips, inhale, lift up. And then exhale. Forward fold, Prasarita, Padottanasana. Good, lengthen up halfway. You're gonna sit over to the right side, Skandasana. My cats were insane with the solar eclipse the other day. Well, that's not true. They just talked a lot to me. They were like, first it was Lulu, and she's like, wow, wow. 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 Non-stop. And she was really needy. And I thought it was just her. Come over to the other side, to the left. Because I thought she hadn't slept with me the night before. She needs some attention. And then little mister showed up and he was the same way. Wow. Wow. Hi. I don't know if anyone else's pets act crazy during that that event 2 days ago. It wasn't even during, it was later in the day. You are shedding because it's so nice out, huh? Come through center. Heels stay in, toes stay open. And then just a nice, easy inner thigh stretch here. Come here. Good. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Step back to plank. Your choice in your path to down dog. And enjoy a couple breaths here. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee, right tricep. Inhale back. Right knee, left tricep. Inhale back. And right foot forward. Back heel roots, block if you want it, side angle. Wrap the chest open. Arm can be on your thigh if you have a preference to that. I'm taking my left arm overhead here for about 5 breaths, and then I'm going to work into a half wrap. So kind of giving you the lineup in case you are already trying to do a half wrap. We're going to do that. So first let's do this if you're there. You can stay here with this left arm, or hand comes up to the sky. Turn the palm back, stretch the arm back as far as you can, and then bring the hand behind the back. Maybe catch the right thigh, and then maybe the right arm reaches forward. Straight in the front leg, release your hand back down, triangle. I'm going to keep this half wrap if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't feel good. Take the left arm, maybe bring the hand to the hip, or take the arm back up. We're going to go there in a few more breaths, so if you're enjoying the half wrap, keep it. Good. Carefully open that left arm up to the sky. Come all the way around. Pivot onto your back toes. Push off the back foot, pull from the front foot. Left knee lifts up. I'm going to take this left foot back behind you. Left hand, I like the big toe, the arch side of my foot, but you can take the pinky side if you prefer. And we're just going to come into Natarajasana, pushing back and reaching forward. Rise up, Malasana. Feet down, sink down. Good. Really nice. Breath in. Hands to the ground, either a forward fold or a crow pose. I'm going to start with my feet together in crow. I'm going to lift my heels up, sink my hips down, and bring my knees to my triceps. Good, so that I just get a sense of that first. So you could just be here. You don't have to go anywhere. Now, I'm going to shift my weight forward. I'm going to start to bend my elbows so that my feet just float up. And then push the ground away. Maybe start to take the gaze forward. And either step back, or if you want, you can go back into chaturanga. Rise up and open. Inhale. And down dog. Exhale. Good. Literally did down dog right when I cued it. You are such a good student. You're so good. You lie there. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee, left tricep. Inhale back. Exhale cross. Inhale back, and then step your foot forward. And then your back heel's gonna root. Parshva Konasana. And I'm gonna start with the arm overhead. And then we'll do a nice little half wrap if it's there for you. Just turning the chest open. Beautiful. And then the right arm can come behind the back if it feels good. I know. Nice. And then maybe the left arm reaches forward. And then reverse it up and back. So good. And straighten the front leg. And then left hand down. Lulu's very distracting to me right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's trying to put the whammy on me with her eyes. She's making me forget everything I've done. Reach the arm up and around. So I probably just did the wrong thing. Come around. Lulu, stop distracting me. Pull with your front foot, push with your back foot, and then right knee is gonna rise up. So if I did the wrong thing, hopefully you just self-corrected. And then take your foot back. And then take the foot. I like the arch side of my foot. Start to push away. And then lengthen out. Nadarajasana. Dancer's pose. It's just fun to say Nadarajasana. Rise up. Release your foot. Malasana. If it feels good, right hand down, left arm up. And maybe wrap. Maybe. Release that. And then the other side. And then release that and forward fold. Forward fold, the Sanskrit name is Uttanasana versus Utkatasana, which is chair or thunderbolt. Uttanasana. And then half is Ardha. So Ardha Uttanasana is half forward fold. And we're gonna come there now. And I think we often think of this as a transition during sun salutations, we're doing a flow, but this is a pose. And so for this pose today, hands to the top of the shins, just below the kneecaps, and then press your hands against your shins gently. Tangled up with my necklace. There we go. And your shins meet that pressure. So you don't just push the knees backwards. You're meeting the pressure there. And then your shoulders, you're kind of hugging your shoulders toward your hips as you do that. So it's like your arms are pushing, pushing, pushing. And in that, your lats are getting engaged. So these big muscles of your back are engaging, which is really important because they're a connecting muscle of your upper body to your lower body. So right here, really strong. You're drawing your heart forward, your front body, so like your rib cage and your belly are just gently lifting up. You're not clenching in your core. Your glutes engage a little bit. But feel your torso do that work. Now, stay here. Release the hands and bring them to your heart. And then keep that work without the connection of the hands to the legs. It's a little trickier. Put your mind's eye in your hamstrings and your glutes. Press your feet down. Just lift up by using your hamstrings and your glutes. And then release your arms at your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. So that's that half forward fold. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back to plank with an inhale. And then lower to your belly. 5 times cobra. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, soften down. Control it down. Inhale, curl. Thumbs draw toward each other. Exhale, soften. Toes point and they press down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. This time, child's pose. Take it back. Lulu, you really are in my grill today. Inhale, rise up, hands and knees. Right foot's gonna come outside of your right hand. Seriously? And then maybe, I like a block here at least to start. Bring the right elbow, forearm comes down to the ground. I have my back knee down, I don't know if I even said that. And then maybe the left elbow, forearm comes down. Maybe not. And then once you get the left down, you might be like, oh, I can get the right down. But sometimes you need a little help from your friends, the blocks. Just lie down. Just lie down. Okay, we're going to transition, tuck the back toes. Let's see if I can do this without taking my cat out. Into forearm plank. And then dolphin. And you can modify this dolphin however you want. You can bring your hands together, you can lace them, you can press the palms together, you can have them separated. Wherever you feel best. Right leg is going to stretch up. And then right leg down. Left leg lifts up. And, well, keep it there for a second longer. That seemed a little short. And now we'll bring it down. Separate the hands if you brought them together. Palms down. Bend your knees. Place them on the floor. Lift up onto your hands and knees. Perfection. That was really good. Left foot comes forward. I'm going to start with my left forearm on a block. And then I'm going to bring my right forearm down. You don't have to lower down at all, by the way. And then as I'm here, I feel like, oh yeah, I've got this. I was just with dogs, and I think that Liu Liu smells them on me. Is that why you're freaking out? Don't worry. I'm not getting a doggo. It's just you. They were like sitting on my lap. You're okay, Liu. She's giving me the full sit down. All right, so we're gonna take this, tuck the back toes, and we're gonna move into forearm plank. And then walk the feet into dolphin. You can adjust your hands however you like. And then if you want to move yourself to a wall, you are welcome to do so. I'm going to turn because my balance has been sketchy at best today. So I'm just going to turn to the wall because I'm going to kick up a couple times and I just want to feel like I'm solid. You can also, if you want, come into headstand as an alternative to dolphin. So in dolphin, if you want,
step your left foot in. Right leg comes up. I gave myself no space, but that's okay. And then we'll come back down. And then if you need a break, you'll take a break. If you're okay, you're going to go up with the other leg. So left leg lifts up. That brings you up. I think I'm taking away my ability to actually find my own balance here because I'm so close to the wall. And then both feet will come down unless you are loving that inversion, and we'll come into child's pose again. Really nice. And then you're just going to flip over so that you're seated. And left leg's going to come out straight. Right knee's going to come in. You're going to reach your right hand toward your left foot. This might be it. Your right sitting bone might come up off the floor. Great. It might stay down. Great. If you want, you're taking your right tricep, you're pressing into your right shin, you're bringing this arm around, and then the left hand comes behind. And then make the left leg really, really strong. And then pull the chest up and a little forward. Yes. So good. And we'll carefully unravel and switch sides. So right leg extends out straight. Left leg comes in. I am realizing I'm covered in dog hair and now Lulu hair as well. That's what's going on. You're going to reach the left hand for your right foot. And then maybe this left arm cuts into the shin. You bring the arm around, you bring the hand behind, and then you use that. Yes, so well done. You use this as a like leverage to like lift the heart and send your chest forward. So this is what Lulu does when she's not fully pleased. She sits next to me but puts her back to me and then just swishes her tail side to side. And you can see her little ears are just a little bit back. Yeah, calling you out. At ease, soldier. Relax. And then carefully release. And then bend both knees. Just kind of give yourself a little hug here. Lift the spine up. Okay, we're gonna do flamingo. We're just gonna attempt it. And alternatively, tree pose would be lovely, or even bird of paradise would be lovely. But you're gonna do what you need to do. Maybe you'll just sit, breathe, and watch. I don't know. You're going to rise into Malasana. So just give yourself a little lift here. I'm going to stay facing this way so you hopefully have a good view. And then it's very much like what we just did seated. And it doesn't seem like it because it's going to be a totally different position, but it's all the same lines. So we're going to start by maybe you just turn open. Maybe you wrap this. This is where things get tricky. You want to get that arm like as much around as you can. And then you kind of like lift your butt and you shift into your left foot. And now You straighten the left leg, and you're hugging your arm into this leg, and then you're using that as a means to stretch your heart forward. Yes. Yes. And so we have that half forward fold. We also have that seated pose we just did. I believe that's a Marichasana. I just don't remember which one. And then come on down. Ah. So these shapes often repeat themselves. Let's go the other way. Same stuff on the table. So shifting into the right leg. And then pushing the right leg straight, using my arm and my leg against each other to give my spine more length forward here. Yes. Awesome. And then back down. And then easy forward fold. Well done. Good, lengthen up halfway. And step back to down dog. And then right knee is going to come forward. And pigeon. If you prefer an alternative, enjoy. Come here, Lulu. And then we're going to switch sides. And then make your way onto your back. One pretty easy back bend, so if you want to use a block, go for it, but just one bridge, maybe one up bow.
face down. Lots of options here. Apanasana, maybe Supta Baddha Konasana. I'm going happy baby. Maybe a twist. Take our legs to the sky. Just lift up. If you love shoulder stand or plow, you're welcome to come up. It'll be very brief, just so you know. Just stretch the legs up, just in case you didn't get up for that Pincha Mayurasana and you didn't get your legs in the air. Just a brief moment here. And then we're coming out. Release your legs out. Release your arms at your sides. Feel the weight of your body against the floor. The strength of the floor. So you know you can actually let go muscularly, energetically. The floor will catch you. Your breath to become more passive, really easy, no need to control. If you're ready, reach the arms overhead. Bend your knees. Roll to your side. Rise to sitting. Hands into your heart. Bow your mind to your heart. As always, honor yourself. Honor the practice. Inhale, rise your eyes gently open. Thank you for your practice. I appreciate you. Sorry I talked about Lulu so much today. It's hard for me not to. It takes a lot of self-control not to just focus on her. But I think she is just hungry. To be honest with you, I think she just wants me to feed her.